House presents Artist Interviews. This is our first installment featuring Glenn Arthur. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your upcoming show, In Love with Lament, opening Saturday, May 15th, 2010 at 7 p.m. at Rothick, our house.
My show, In Love with Lament, is my first solo show I'm really excited about, and it will basically be a progression of all of my artworks from the last 2 years, so from 2008 to 2010.
What is the story behind The Ghost and the Banshee?
The Ghost and the Banshee is a series of paintings that I've been working on, these two ladies, that basically centers around conflict and duality within ourselves.
So they're not based on real people?
No, they're not really based on any real people. They're based more on my own experiences through life and how I've approached certain situations, whether it be, like acting one way or another, and just the way that we could all have kind of those dual personalities inside of us.
The one in the back is the title piece of your show, right?
Yes, this one is titled In Love with Lament. It is the title piece of my show. The word lament actually means it's an extreme expression of grief or sorrow, so I figured that was a pretty good word and pretty good title to kind of tie together all of my work from the last 2 years.
Is that why most of your women are crying?
Yes, most of my women cry also just to show that it's okay to cry. I am very drawn to emotional artwork, and I think a lot of other people are as well, but I also think that our society kind of tells people that it's not a strength to be able to cry and that it means you're weak if you're showing emotion, and I don't agree with that at all. So I like to showcase that through my artwork and kind of just express to people that it is okay to feel this way sometimes.
Do you think viewers understand your work?
I think a lot of viewers do understand my work. I think more than understand, I think they relate to my work. I get a lot of messages, comments online, different things like that, emails, just telling me how much they have related to like a certain painting, or how they can just kind of tie it into something emotional or traumatic per se that has happened to them in their own lives. So I think that they do definitely understand it.
So you are the MC for Orange County's first Dr. Sketchy's Anti-Art School. Do you use live models as reference for your work? I
don't actually use them for my work. I prefer just to kind of make up the girls as they go along, just out of my mind. But being the MC for Dr. Sketchy's and actually being able to participate and draw the models has really helped my artwork, because learning how to draw from a live model and all the angles and shadows and just the way the body curves has really helped with the anatomy in my artwork, because I like to use a lot of human anatomy and figures.
Rothick Art House has a very special Dr. Sketchy's plan for Sunday, May 23rd. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I'm actually super excited about that. It is going to be Dr. Sketchy's featuring two girls dressed up as my series, The Ghost and the Banshee. So we'll have two models that will look like my two girls, and people will be able to draw them and bring my series to life in their sketches.
Finally, you have something special to unveil opening night. What will gallery goers be able to expect to see?
Well, there's going to be two fun things that will be happening opening night. One is I will be raffling off a paint palette painting that I've painted. It's basically just an artist's paint palette made out of wood. Decided to paint it up and raffle it off opening night so somebody have a chance to walk away with one of my pieces. Also, the second thing that we have planned for opening night is we'll be unveiling the very last piece of my series, The Ghost and the Banshees. So it's a little bittersweet for me to see my two girls come to an end, but it's also a great chance for me to grow as an artist and work beyond what I'm used to.
Well, thank you for sharing a little bit of yourself with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Montage.
Montage. Gotta have a montage.